I am afraid of women. I'm afraid of the power you have to destroy my life legally.
And women are afraid of men having the power to destroy their lives permanently. When a woman accuses someone of assault, her reputation is destroyed. She is dragged through the mud. She is victim blamed. She is slut shamed. Everything she's ever done in her entire history is taken to a microscope, and everything is pointed out as a factor that she may have somehow agreed to whatever egregious thing happened to her. So why the fuck would a woman go through that to falsely accuse you? Do false accusations happen? Of course, they're going to happen occasionally. It's a very small percentage, but since sexual assault is underreported heavily, the percentage is probably smaller than we even realize. But you even admit in this video that you don't know what the percentages are. You just have this weird fear that someone's going to destroy your life legally and reputationally by accusing you of sexual assault that you did not do. This is absolutely an incel talking point that has no basis in fact, no basis in reality, and no basis in logic. And yet, when you were so concerned about being an incel before, instead of deciding to do your research and try to actually appreciate what women were saying, understand your male privilege, you decided to lean in to the incel ideology. Your whole attitude in this is extremely toxic. And I really want you to take some time and try to understand your male privilege, because that will help you understand what women go through versus what you're going through. You have just declared yourself an unsafe person around women, because women's fears are drastically higher than these fears that you're just admitting you don't even know what basis in reality they have. If you don't want to get accused of assault, there's 3 things you can do. Number 1, don't assault anybody. Number 2, follow the rules of consent very strictly. Don't worry about her if she wants you to take the initiative and see you as a manly man or whatever that bullshit was you were saying before. Don't worry about that. You ask for consent and you get an enthusiastic response before you proceed. And if it's not a fuck yes, then take it as a no. And that applies across any interaction with women. And if you can't handle all that, if that's just too scary for you and you're just too worried about there being a world where some random stranger is going to just show up and point the finger at you and say, j'accuse, and all of a sudden your whole reputation will be destroyed, then just stay away from women entirely. And this is Bacon.